Stanley Clark, I think, does an incredible job of getting to know each student, where the faculty, the teachers, the administration, they really know and celebrate the unique qualities of every student. I think it results in the student wanting to come to school and feeling comfortable and feeling loved, and I think that's what every parent could wish for. Stanley Clark is a independent school for preschool through 8th grade, and it's smaller. Class size is very small, so the faculty to student ratio is very small, which I think results in a really great education and engagement with each child. My girls have been there since preschool and have done beautifully and love coming to school. And also, I think Stanley Clark does a great job at creating a well-rounded person at the end of 8th grade. I feel that my kids have grown academically, athletically, in their friendships, service learning, and just feeling ownership in the school community.
I would tell them that it is a really unique community where there's a focus on academics, but also a focus on the child being a whole person and being well-rounded. Being an alumni, I think one of the things that's really important about Stanley Clark is the focus on developing life skills. So not even just so much teaching to the particular grade, but also teaching you how to be a good student and a good person later on in life. So as a student, I developed different skills, I think, at Clark that I would have maybe necessarily not gotten elsewhere. I think looking back on it, when I got to high school, later on to college, and even in law school, there are certain skills that I learned at Stanley Clark as a student that I think prepared me for my life and for my career. An example of that would be learning how to study and learning how to outline materials. And as somebody who writes for a living and has to kind of organize a breadth of information, learning those skills in 4th and 5th grade in a class with Mrs. Frucci was something that has been really, really valuable to me throughout my life.
I think I would initially describe it as a private school, an excellent private school with a strong focus on academic as well as artistic and interpersonal relationship building. I think that is one of the things that I found unique about Stanley Clark, is that in addition to their focus on strong academics and the variety of the fine arts options that they offer their students, they give their students a chance to connect with one another, to learn about different cultures, to learn about different backgrounds, to learn about different personalities, and those things are intrinsic in a well-rounded individual.
And in one spring morning, we found a tree frog in the yard outside our house, and Jade was just fascinated with this tree frog, and she brought it to school for show and tell. And the teacher kept that frog in the classroom, and as I remember it, for 3 weeks, the entire curriculum for that kindergarten class was based on finding out about tree frogs. And the kids, it wasn't so important that they learn about tree frogs, but they found out how to find things out with the tree frog just holding their attention. And I thought that was really cool.
The kids were so invested in naming the frog and it being part of their classroom that they automatically wanted to learn more. And the teacher welcomed that. She built the curriculum around that. And when you inspire kids to learn based on what it is that they're interested in, that is a profound experience for them.
I believe in the Stanley Clark School experience because looking at what my life became afterwards and countless of other students, it's something that is now proven. When you were there, they told you what was possible after graduation, but being able to then experience that firsthand and the opportunities that I've had, and being able to compare to classmates when I went further along in my education and talking about what sorts of things that I had as an elementary school student, I realized then the value of the education I got. And I believe in it because that's something that's being replicated with every graduating class. I think Stanley Clark School prepared me because by the time I went to high school, I went to Deerfield Academy, to a college prep school, a boarding school out on the East Coast. And when it came to academics, Stanley Clark, for one example, I took Latin, French, and Spanish as I believe, 5th grader when I was here. And then we took I think we started 5th or 6th grade, all those languages. And then I took Spanish for my 7th and 8th grade years. by the time I got to college, or high school in fact, I was able to enter an upper level Spanish class that allowed me to take a trip to Uruguay for the summer, which no other freshman was able to take. And that's really because of the coursework that I'd done at Stanley Clark. So I was prepared academically to take on, really challenging courses.
What's great about Stanley Clark is that it teaches you how to fail, but how to fail the right way. There's no denying that Stanley Clark's difficult and challenging and pressing, but it teaches you also how to get back up. Genuine. Everyone's there because they love the place and they love the kids and they want to be there, and for them it's everything to see the kids grow out.
Important.
Excellence.
To be quite honest, the first word that popped into my head was phenomenal.
A blessing. Just a blessing.